Vikings are the play tonight. Rams may win, but the Vikings are the play. The Vikings just got embarrassed. There's a golden rule. This is not college football. In the NFL, if a good team gets humiliated, they're great the following week. It is a golden rule. Pittsburgh Steelers look like crap. They get ripped for a week by the press and the media and fans. They come back on Monday Night Football, and they win. In the NFL, that doesn't mean everybody that gets crushed comes back. You have to be a good team. Minnesota's a really good team. And they got humiliated, and they didn't just lose. They were down 27-0 at home to Buffalo, to a rookie quarterback that I didn't think was ready to play in the NFL. Their hair is going to be on fire tonight. The Vikings are going to play incredible football tonight, and I think you got a field goal game either way. By the way, one of the things that, I don't have a lot of pet peeves. I mean, I don't like traffic, but you don't like traffic. Joy, do you like traffic?
I, in fact, don't like traffic, Colin, coincidentally.
The things I don't like are things everybody doesn't like. I'm not a pet peeve guy, but increasingly, here's the thing that's wearing me out. When successful people who have great lives play a victim. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Kevin Durant's getting really annoying. Kevin Durant is upset because he's not being considered for Defensive Player of the Year. Here he is. Listen to this.
Accolades, that stuff, that stuff is kind of long gone for me unless it's like, finals or something like that where it's probably pretty even. But, regular season awards, I'm never going to get a look when it comes to that, especially playing here for the Warriors. They're not going to give me anything. Even if it's on the fence, I have to be clear-cut better than everybody for me to even get a look. So
why do you think that is?
It's just pure hate for me, obviously.
Oh, God. Oh, Kevin, your life. So let me ask you, how many years has Kevin Durant been in Golden State? 2. How many championships has he won? 2. How many MVP of the finals has he won? 2. How many times has he beaten LeBron? 2. If you'd have laid it out 2 years ago and said, you're going to win 2 titles, you're going to beat LeBron both times, and you're going to be named finals MVP twice, you'd be like, check, 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 I'll take that. And Kevin Durant, pure hate. No, nobody likes me. There are real victims in America all over. And then there are successful people who play the victim. You got to give me a break on this. Dude, we all make choices. One of the reasons I chose when I came to FS1 not to do politics is because Trump became president and the country was very divisive and it was very polarizing and it was too much hate. And I thought, I don't want to get into that like circus. I used to talk politics and I'm like, now it's too divisive. It's just not, I don't want to get all the blowback. I got kids, family, they're getting older. I want to do other stuff. I don't want to be on Twitter all day yelling at people or have people yelling at me on that stuff. I don't care. But if you decide to go into it, and many people have in my industry, just be prepared for the blowback. Don't whine about the blowback. Well, everybody yells at me on Twitter. Well, you went into politics. If you go into politics in 2018, it's a nasty business. Half the country hates you, and half the country loves you, and half the country roots for you, and half the country wants you fired. So if you choose to go into politics, don't whine about what people say to me on Twitter. I don't go into politics. Kevin, you chose the easier route. And the minute you chose Golden State and they were already really good, this was the politics. This was the blowback. You could have done the harder thing. You could have stayed at Oklahoma City. You could have been the best player, the go-to guy. You chose to go into a great team knowing full well adding you to that team was going to be a dynasty. Don't go and then complain about the blowback. You're not a victim when you choose the exit off the interstate. If you're a sports reporter and go into politics, don't whine about how you're treated. And if you're an NBA star and you join a great championship team, don't whine that not everybody roots for me evermore. Of course they don't. Of course they don't root for you. You took an easier route. You joined a great team. But, I mean, there are real victims. And then there are rich people and successful people that think they're victims. And Kevin Durant, dude.
He is undervalued for his defensive ability.
He's a good...
Because he's such a great shooter, and he
By the way, you're right.
So consistent with that.
You're right. But Does everybody realize that James Harden and Westbrook have won the last 2 MVPs, and LeBron is significantly better than both?
Right. I don't think it's something to complain about.
And he's complaining about it.
But he has a point, but it's not necessarily something to complain about.
Phil Jackson won NBA Coach of the Year. Sam Mitchell has an NBA Coach of the Year.
We just did a whole list of unbelievable all-time superstars in sports that never won MVPs.
God, you guys complaining about stuff. They're real victims. Let's listen to them, not Kevin Durant. I also didn't win Sixth Man of the Year, nor was I nominated for an Oscar. Oy, oy, oy. Joy with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herd Line News.